dancing to music, telling secrets, laughing so hard and so loud that all your muscles felt weak and your joints got wobbly and you'd have to fall over. Nobody would tell you to quiet down or hang up your coat or do your homework or set the table. You could do all of those things in a place like this, Emily thought, if you just had somebody to do them with. Chapter 2. It was a Saturday, and Emily was curled up on the window seat in the living room, waiting for her mother to take her to soccer practice. Through the window, she watched a black van pull up to the curb. 2 muscly men in dark T-shirts opened its back doors. Emily had seen what goes into and out of moving vans before. Mattresses and chairs and tables and lamps and lots of cardboard boxes. Nothing very exciting. Except this particular van didn't seem to be holding much of that. All Emily could see inside it was a chair. An armchair covered in moss green velvet with a high back and sides that sort of curved around so that anyone who sat there would be in their own little green velvet cave. Like the person who was sitting in it right now. The only part of that person Emily could see clearly was a single skinny leg with a foot encased in a high-top sneaker. The sneaker was covered in silver sequins and tied by a purple ribbon. The 2 moving men took hold of the chair and lowered it gently to the sidewalk. They acted as if this were just part of the job to them, as if they unloaded armchairs with people in them every day. Emily leaned out of the open window, trying to see better. "Time to go," her mother said, coming into the living room from the kitchen. "Hop up, shake a tail feather. Let's get going. Let's not be late. Come on, Emily, get a move on." That was what Emily's mother always said, even when, like now, Emily had been the one waiting for her. She followed her mother down 2 flights of stairs and out onto the sidewalk. There she discovered that the person in the armchair was a girl. She was still there, in the chair, on the sidewalk. A big red backpack with buckles instead of zippers sat next to the chair. It was so full it was bulging. Emily slowed down to get a look at the girl. At first, it was hard to tell if the armchair was huge or the girl was tiny. She sat so far back, deep in the chair, that Emily could only get a glimpse of her. She saw black hair that frizzed around the girl's head and eyes that were turquoise blue. When those eyes met Emily's, they lit up as if there were an electric spark inside them. But the rest of the girl did not move. Not an inch. Emily did not think that her mom had spotted the girl at all. She was walking to the car and digging her keys out of her purse and telling Emily to catch up and saying hi to Mr. Armand, who had just hurried out of his first-floor apartment. Mr. Armand waved to Emily's mom, but Emily could tell that he wasn't really paying much attention. He was rushing toward the girl, calling, "You are here! You are here!" "Of course I'm here," the girl answered. "I couldn't be anywhere else and still give you a hug, could I?" The answer could have sounded really snotty, Emily thought, but it didn't. The girl bounded out of the chair and hugged Mr. Armand around his soft, squishy middle. She had a gap between her 2 front teeth that you could have slipped a penny into. "Emily, hop in the car. It's very disrespectful to the coach and the other players to be late. Goodbye, Mr. Armand. See you soon," Emily's mother said. As Emily climbed into the car, she heard the girls say, "And Otto's here too." Then came a really loud whistle. A giant black dog bounded out of the back of the van. He jumped up to put his front paws on Mr. Armand's shoulders and gave his face a slobbery lick. Emily had decided by then that the chair was huge and the girl was tiny. The dog made her look tinier still. Mr. Armand danced a waltz with the dog while the moving men shut the doors of the van and the girl talked and waved her hands like the conductor of an orchestra, and Emily's mom drove the car away.